I was curious in ASML, notably absent from the portfolio. We've called this just one of the most interesting AI misses, given that all of the megatrends we're seeing. ASML really weak last few years. Best in class technology on lithography, down 10% as of the moment of this filming. Is this a buying opportunity for ASML? And the reason I ask is NVIDIA was not able to sell their chips into China, but now they are able to. And I'm putting you on the spot a little bit.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
want our
yeah.
listeners
Sure,
to be
sure.
clear. You're not,
Yeah.
you're not going through the conference call in real time here. But if we see this sudden reversal in East-West tech stack regulations, and now NVIDIA can sell their chips into China, does that sort of flexibility ultimately flow downstream to ASML, or is the horse out of the barn and China's saying, whatever, we've been building our own lithography for 18 months, we're going to stay on this train? Do you see this as a buying opportunity for ASML, or is this truly just a company that is always going to be stuck between two great powers?
Yeah. First of all, a little plug here. We did have a live earnings blog, which I was hosting this morning for ASML. As you know, they are on their conference call right now. I am not able to attend that. If you're hearing some dings in the background, I live next to a playground. Some kids are banging on it. Hopefully that is not too intrusive.
They're cheering on the stock picks. They want to hear whether or not ASML is a buy.
I'll have to go over and yell at them like an old man once this finishes. But yeah, so ASML, in the actual Wall Street Journal article talking about the H20 restrictions being removed, they had said the Commerce Department has prepared harsher restrictions on China, including limits on equipment needed to make the semiconductors in case trade relations sour again. So what is the primary reason that ASML is down 10%? It's because in their earnings, they said they would not confirm growth for 2026. Right. Why can they not confirm growth? Well, that sentence I just read out loud, because they, as you know, we've got these negotiations and NVIDIA goes from being held over a barrel as the literal negotiating chip. Now ASML becomes the negotiating chip. Is this a company I think will be successful over the long run? Yes, I still do, but have I said since nearly the outset, we had previewed in the first episode, but then we didn't add it because of these geopolitical fears. Do I continue to be concerned about what the near term looks like for the company, as it needs to? They had just become very reliant on China, and they need to get towards growth. They need to kind of digest this period of no growth. I think it is a little fraught. So, this is just, again, where the details matter and why we've avoided some areas of semiconductor equipment, which was traditionally been an incredible investment space. Is just there are winners and losers from this new Cold War. And I believe for the foreseeable future, ASML continues to be, they're like Princess Peach kidnapped in the castle. They are that thing that we can always hold over. China's the hardest to replicate Western technology. And that's potentially beneficial for other companies that get advantages, but very poor for ASML itself.